Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all great places to market your business. But I think that one of those is superior to all the rest when it comes to where to market your business online. And I'm going to tell you why. When I was in my early 20s, I actually started out in television in the promo department, making commercials. And what would happen is anytime anybody needed to know anything about social media, they would assume, because I was young and my colleague was young, that we would be able to give them all the answers. And it kind of felt like a guessing game. Like they would just say, does anybody even really know how social media works? Or are people just kind of putting content out there and some people are getting lucky? So it kind of felt like just throwing mud at the wall and hoping that it would stick. And then of course, it never worked. It was always unsuccessful. So now, a little less than 10 years later, I actually know what that strategy is. And on this channel, that's something that we're going to be giving you. So make sure that you subscribe because we're putting content out like this every single day that's going to give you those strategies that you need to learn how to successfully market your business online. In this video, I'm actually going to go over what my favorite place to market online is. And you might be asking yourself, well, why would I care what Alicia Shelby thinks about where I should market online? Well, my company with my business partner, Ali Bar, we actually have shot over 4,000 YouTube videos for over 30 different channels. So we have a lot of experience. We've done a lot of experimentation on trying to figure out exactly the best way to help people grow their channels. And what I mean when I say experimentation is that every channel is going to be a little bit different. Depending on your industry, depending on the person that's going to be in front of the camera, it takes a little bit of adjusting as you're going throughout the process, right? So it's not just something that you can kind of learn a strategy and then just go for it and everyone's going to have the same amount of success. It's really, really important that you're willing to make adjustments along the way, depending on who you are and what you're trying to sell. I'm also going to show you how you can easily get started and how you can take those YouTube views and turn them into leads and revenue. If you're looking for an organic way to reach your audience, then YouTube is the absolute best way to do that. Now, why do we choose YouTube over Facebook or Instagram, for example? I have done marketing on Facebook before and it was somewhat successful, but I have never had more success with any of my clients than I have with YouTube. And the reason why is that you get to create these evergreen videos that live on YouTube forever. So you could make content for an entire year and then just stop. And those videos would live there and they would keep getting views and keep making money for you. Facebook, on the other hand, you put a video out there and it might get a lot of views initially, but then it gets lost. I mean, how easy is it for you see a Facebook video and you say to your friend, oh, I saw this on Facebook the other day, I want to show you. How easy is it for you to actually find that video again? It's pretty hard, right? Whereas YouTube, on the other hand, is a giant search engine. It's partnered with Google, it's owned by Google. So basically, if you want to find a video again, it makes it super easy. That basically means that you make that video, you put it out there, and it's findable forever. Another thing that we talk about a lot on this channel actually is the findability and the searchability of a YouTube video. So one strategy that we use to help people find your videos faster is we use keyword research. And we can actually go into that over here in this video. As a business owner, one of the most difficult things to do is create more time. So you can actually use YouTube as a way to duplicate yourself. You're going to create these little soldiers that are going to go out and while you're sleeping, they're going to be informing people about your product, about your service, about your business so that you don't have to be doing it all the time. You're basically using YouTube as your own television channel. YouTube is not just about cats anymore. It's about a way to actually market your business so that people can find you and learn about what you do. I would say the most difficult part about doing any sort of social media platform is consistency. You have to put out so much content. Google is always asking, give me more, give me more, give me more, right? And you're busy. You already are running a business. So how are you supposed to be able to put all of this content out? Two of my biggest tips there would be that you want to do everything in bulk and you want to create systems. Having systems is so very, very important. You probably know that already as a business owner, right? There's two different ways that you can do YouTube. You can do it the DIY way or you can do it the done for you way. And if you really want to multiply yourself and only focus on having to worry about this one day a month, we actually have a service where we can do all of this for you. So make sure you click the link below and you can talk to one of our producers and learn a little bit more about that. So you really want to think about things in batch recording, batch editing, doing everything all at the same time. Because if you're trying to think about one video at a time, one video every day, you're probably going to get overwhelmed. There's actually a way that you can create all of this content with just one day. And if you're super organized, remember you want to create those systems and put those systems in place. You can actually multiply your reach across many platforms, not just YouTube. As your video allies, we don't believe in just spending money on marketing. We actually believe in monetizing your marketing. So there are two ways that you can actually make money on YouTube. The first is kind of the traditional way of where you get a lot of subscribers and you turn those into ad revenue. The secret way that we like to use that a lot of people don't really know about is you actually use YouTube as a way to get leads. So you put amazing content out there, you help grow trust, you help people get to know who you are, who your product is, and you're helping really educate them on what it is that you do. And then as you get to the end of your video, you lead them to something that can help them further their education or a product that you have that they'd be interested in. Basically, you may have noticed there's sort of a formula to this video even. So I started out and I did an intro, let you know what I was going to talk about. Then I went in to let you know exactly what you could expect throughout the video. And then throughout the video, I've been giving you value, value, value. It's so important that as you're doing your videos, that you're actually answering people's questions and you're giving them value. You're not just trying to pitch the entire time. Now, of course, you want to have a call to action. You want to give people something to do, but it's really important that they go away from the video feeling like they learned something, not just that you were there trying to sell them something. Again, when I say you need to give value, you are the answer to somebody's question. The type of people that are going to go to YouTube to watch a video to learn how to do something, they're probably not the type of people that are going to instantly jump on the phone and want to talk to you. It's going to be the type of person that's going to watch and see if you really do know what you're talking about. So make sure that the main goal of your video is to just answer the question, just give some value and help educate them on whatever the topic is. I feel like I could go on and on and on and on and on about all the different ways that you can use YouTube to market your business. It's definitely my favorite way to do it. It's a great way to organically reach people. You get to teach them what you're already an expert on, and it helps gain trust for your viewer. It helps them know you, like you, and trust you as you build a relationship with them to getting to know your product and services better. If you would actually like to get started on your own channel, we actually have a free gift for you. So click the link in the description below and you can actually get our free course on the top 10 things that you need to know as you get started on your YouTube channel. We're your video allies. You've got this, we've got your back, and we can't wait to see what you create.